All of Canada will wake up today and they're still mourning. What a game last night. What a horrible way to lose. There's always got to be a winner and a loser in a game. But man, the Blue Jays didn't need to go out like that. Last year, the Blue Jays finished last. Finishing last place is never a good place to end up in a baseball season, right? However, you have nowhere else to go. Last is last place. So what did the Toronto Blue Jays do? They did something that I don't think any team in baseball has ever done. And that's come back from a season of last place to the next year ending up in the World Series, all the way to Game 7. And not only that, but extra innings. And to lose, my God, what a game. Yeah, I'm sad, but you know, life goes on. Yeah, it was a game that's going to be remembered for years to come. Toronto left 14 runners on base. 14. The Dodgers left 10. Like, I don't know what to say about that, other than you need to get your runners who are on base in, you know. So why do I say that while I'm out here for a run? There's a difference between me as a runner and them who are professionals that make millions of dollars. I mean, Trey Savage, this kid moved up 5 leagues to end up as a 22-year-old guy pitching in the World Series. I mean, he struck out every batter in the Dodgers lineup in one of his outings. I mean, this guy, he didn't show up until September 15th in the majors. And since that time, the guy's been incredible. The guy's got a good future. Okay, so back to running, and back to marathon running, and back to just running to be the best version of yourself. When the going gets tough, the tough get going. This is the major difference between team sports and running. When you're a runner, it's all on you, man. Nobody has got your back. It sucks. You know, when you're deep into a race and you want to stop, the only thing that you can rely on is yourself. Yes, the fans who are cheering can only do so much, but it comes to a point in your run where you gotta find that special something that just makes you want to be able to continue. And when it gets hard, you gotta show up, because that's you. That's how winning is done. Last night's Game 7 of the World Series showed me that. Because when you're up at bat, man, it's between you and the pitcher. And there is so much pressure on you as a player, because your whole entire team is literally watching you, along with the 44,000 fans. Or the 56,000 fans, like, and countless millions worldwide. I believe more than a third of Canadians were watching Game 7. My daughter, who does not like baseball, started to watch, and she started to cheer. And that was like, what the heck is happening right now? Like, it just warmed my heart as a father to have that bonding moment with my daughter. It's really good. Or if you're a pitcher and you're pitching and you got to face some really hard batters, it's up to you to put them away. Yes, it's you throwing. Yes, the pressure is on you in so many ways, but you know you got your teammates backing you. But the problem when you're in the Game 7 of the World Series, top of the 9th, and you let a home run go that ties it up, you feel like you are the loneliest person on the planet. You have to face the media, your teammates, and turn around and say, it was because of me that we didn't win and we didn't get the World Series championship rings. It's because of me. Heart-wrenching. Good morning. Team sports. When I played baseball, it was awesome to have my teammates have my back. I played recreational. I did pretty good. Like, could I have made a career out of it? Probably not, but I was pretty good. But as I got older, you know, my interest in it started to disappear. I was more interested in, you know, chasing girls, more interested in partying with my buddies. But you just have to, you gotta dig deep in those moments. When I was running my marathon and I was like, I'm gonna qualify for Boston. And I put it out on social media and I'm like, I'm making a public statement about what I'm gonna do. I didn't realize how much pressure I put on myself to make sure I did the training. I ran and qualified when it was my first marathon. Like, what were the chances of that even happening? I thought they were pretty good, but the marathon kicks your ass one way, it kicks your ass another way, and before you know it, you're dropping out or you're walking, and it's a sufferfest. But in that team sport, that's team environment, you know, you go back to the dugout, everyone's rally, you know, even before, you know, the games, right? If you're the Toronto Blue Jays, your team is, you know, getting to the stadium, you know, at like 1 o'clock, and they're playing cards. They're having like these team events, like team building, but it was just the players wanting to do it. Like Toronto this year bonded in ways that only they're ever gonna know. But when you're a runner, you don't have that. Where's my team building? I got no team building out here. So the best team building that I could create was through my YouTube channel, you. And so every time that I struggle, every time that I'm sitting here going, God, why am I doing this? Or like, I should sign up for a race, you know, or I could do this, or I could do that, or, you know, why isn't my channel performing, you know, the way I would like it to? Man, it would be great if my channel, if videos could get like, you know, 50,000 views. Am I worth it? What's wrong with me? You know, why doesn't it happen? Am I not interesting? What do I gotta change? What do I gotta learn? What do I gotta give up to be able to be at that point? But then I realized it's not about any of those things. It all stems with me and my values and what I'm trying to achieve. I'm doing this to be accountable to my running, to my fitness as I get older. You know, I want to age with dignity and grace. I want to inspire people to get out and run, you know, to get out of the basement, to get out of their van, to get out of their car, to get out of their cubicle and start living life that people deserve. What a beautiful morning it is. You know what, the heck with it. I'm running this hill today. I don't care. I'm gonna be my own cheerleader. Yeah, my heart rate's gonna fly, but who gives a shit? Yeah, digging deep, feeling it in the legs. It's pain. It's like I can run. It's more than some people can do. Sometimes I just want to cry. I want to cry for all the people that can't run. Cry for all the mistakes I've made. All the mornings I didn't run. All the people I let down. I run to feel it all. I may not be fast, and I may have to walk from time to time, but I get out and do it because I enjoy to do it. You know, the players who lost, to each and every one of them, wakes up today and it's a new day. It's the off season. They can rebuild. They can heal their injuries. They can decide what they're gonna do because they're free agents. Do they stay with the Blue Jays? Does Bo Bichette leave? Does all of their pitchers all leave because of free trade? Right? They got the option. Or do they stay? And do they do it again? And this time win? You know, you don't know. A lot of people are chasing the almighty dollar. And why it may give you a lot of things. I mean, $500 million. I can't even comprehend $500 million. Like, what do you do? Like, how do you even stay motivated with $500 million? The way you stay motivated is because they're players who enjoy the sport, love what they do, and know that they've only got maybe 20 years, or maybe less, or maybe you're special and you can play longer than 20 years. I don't know what it is. Maybe they got something to prove. Maybe they got the biggest ego. Maybe they want to hit the most home runs that they possibly can. Or what drives them, right? They got a team, they're getting paid. You know, they've got the coaches, they got the doctors, right? What can we learn from these guys when I'm out for my run? How can I take that loss last night and use it to just get out and run? These are the things that go through my head. I'm just talking it out. It was a rough go last night. My emotions were everywhere. But it's a game. But it's not just a game. It's a game that brought Canadians together. It's a game that brought Americans together. One of the things I really appreciated in this series with the Blue Jays and the Dodgers, nobody booed anybody's national anthem. And that's the way it damn well should be. That showed class. The Yankees, they booed. I was not impressed. But we as Canadians, we stood strong. We didn't boo them, you know. Like, come on. Running can bring people together too, but in a different way. Running brings me closer together with myself. It allows me to kind of go deep and understand me as a person, a father, a runner. Just Dave. Does it help me in business? Absolutely. Does it help with my marriage? Absolutely. Does it help with my relationship with my kid? Absolutely. And does it help me become a better version of me? Yes, 100%. That's why I do it. But the difference between athletes and us mere mortals who are just trying to get outside and do something that we love, We as runners, we got some pretty big whys. We want to lose weight. We want to change our life circumstances. We want to be a stronger person. We want to be able to show up for our family when our family needs us. We want to experience different communities, different places to go for runs. We as runners want to inspire other runners to help them on their journey. I don't think I've ever met a runner who doesn't want to help another runner. Seriously, I don't think I've ever met anyone. Like my buddy Ryan, my buddy Steve, or multiple Steves, right? Like, you know, they're good people. You know, my buddy Ryan, he just ran the bad thing. It's one heck of a race, point to point, and he came first. He fucking kicked ass. That's my buddy Ryan. And I'm so proud of him, you know, and he always says that I motivate him, but I think it's the other way around. Ryan, if you're watching this video, you inspire me every day, buddy. There are some days I don't want to get out. And then I remember what I said when I was on my ultra marathon run, the Boyne Valley, where I'm going up this crazy hill. It's full of mud, and you're like, this guy doesn't need any motivation. He's got it all himself. Well, I may have at that moment because I wanted something pretty big for myself, but it's not always like that. There have been days where I've cried. There have been days where I've been pissed off and I've thrown rocks. There are days where I just stare into space and go, is this even possible? Like, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? You know, it's the same with this YouTube channel. You know, some topics pop. I talk about heart rate training and everyone chimes in and they love it. But how much can I talk about heart rate training? Like, I don't know. I can only do it so much. Do people get bored? Do they come here just to hear me listen? Or sorry, hear me talk about whatever? Like, I don't know. I mean, you guys tell me, why do you guys come and watch my videos? God, I really want to know. And I'll give you more of it if you tell me. Because there are some days where I just feel so lost. You know, when somebody can't run anymore because of an injury, they feel so lost and isolated. You know, they got to pick up the pieces. And how the hell do you pick up the pieces? This team, this Blue Jay team, 25, they are going to feel the loss. They're going to feel the sorrow. You know, this team did so much and bonded so well. But when the team starts to splinter and break up, it's a hard pill to swallow. You know, trying to keep the teammanship together. I'm sure they'll find a way though. Just like we'll continue to fight for our health, for our goals, for our values, for everything that we stand for. You know, running is therapeutic, but running gives me so much more things in return than what I put into it. I feel for that porcupine. Poor guy, dude. Rest in peace. Eventually we'll end up there. Maybe not roadkill, but we will eventually meet our maker. And when we get there, what do we got to do? How did you live your life? Who did you personally inspire? Who did you help? What did you give humanity? Deep questions for a Sunday morning. I just want to see my wife be able to walk to the mailbox. That's all I want. It's not so much to ask. Get out and run, Dave. Get out and run. Yeah, get out and run. Sometimes I just want to scream. Just want to let it all out. Damn it, I'm running this hill. Come on, Dave. Just give her. Up you go. Let it burn. Yeah. This is a run to let all the negative shit out of my body. I don't care about heart rate. I don't care about pace. I don't care about anything to do with training. Today, it's about me only getting all this negativity out. So that way I can just do my job. I gotta work later. So I kind of needed this. Thanks for being on the journey with me. I do appreciate it in so many ways. You guys have no idea. I love you all. And with that, I want you to listen to the words of the song and tell me how it makes you feel. I'll share it with you and why it resonates with me in another video, but I want to hear from you. How does this song make you feel? Okay, let's do this. Don't give up. Keep going, Dave. Keep going. Leave it all out here. The pain go out your ears. The pain go out your ears.
Heading back to what used to be home. Passing by those little towns I know so well. Stopping for gas and then I'm behind the wheel again. Driving this like a spiritual cleanse, where every mile is a new beginning and every bend holds a new end. Eyes on the road, don't lose control. I'm speeding fast to chase my soul. I'm driving to get away, running through emotions high and low, holding on or letting go. I'm fighting single day was a losing battle, and every drink was a dead end. Eyes on the goal, don't lose control. I'm living fast, I've lost my soul. I'm driving.
No, it's not like it.
To get away. Running through emotions high and low. Holding on or letting go.
The heck?
Another day.
Hopefully he's okay. Wow. This way, and then hit in there, and then I don't know what happened. All I know, I hope is the guy's okay. I mean, the door. Wow.